What colors do you see in this monster? What shapes do you see in this monster? If there's two things we know about in art, it's colors and shapes. You can use different shapes and colors to create a monster that will tell us some things about that monster. Depending on the colors and shapes in monsters like these on Sesame Street, you can tell some things about the monster's personality, or you can make a guess. These are monsters from a book called Monsters Under Bridges. Using different shapes and colors, artists like this one create interesting monsters for their books. Even in animated movies, artists make choices about the shapes and colors of the monsters they create. I'd like to draw a monster with you, choosing the colors that you like and the shapes that you like. If you have oil pastels or crayons, that's a good place to start. I'm starting with an interesting kind of triangle shape and thinking about pointy lines and other shapes that I can use to have a pointy monster. The arms come down the side and have some pointy or jagged fingers. I'm making a pointed and jaggedy mouth and giving it two eyes. For my other monster, I'm going to make a very different kind of shape, one with bouncy, rounded bulges, rounded feet, and rounded fingers. With these shapes, I have two very different monsters. And now I will add some color. Take a look at how I add color around the pupil to make an orange iris. And now I'm adding some orange lines to create some fur or texture on my monster. And I can add in some other colors too. I like how red and orange look together. I'm going to fill in my entire monster so that my monster pops out on my white paper. I added some yellow and a little bit more orange and finished filling in. This takes some time. Now I'm going to work on my other monster here. I'm going to use a very different color, purple. When I'm filling in my monster, it takes a lot of work. There you can see I added some blue, and I'm going to make some finishing touches with green. I like that. Even if you have other materials like modeling clay, you can use shapes and colors. But when it's modeling clay shape, we call it forms. Look at these awesome monsters also by Eric M. Scott. He used paper as well. See what colors and shapes you can use to create awesome monsters.